I get some variation of this question almost every day. If I have cancer history or family history, should I still use this peptide? And I obviously can't answer that for you, but I'm going to walk you through the decision framework that I would use without telling you what to do. So first of all, I'm Dr. Christie. I have a PhD in molecular and cellular oncology. I've spent 20 plus years studying oncology, and I love peptides and talking about peptides now. So when somebody asks me, would this peptide be safe for me? The real answer is it depends a lot on your personal risk profile and the expected benefit that you're going to get from that peptide. So these two things are going to look completely different from person to person, but let's walk through the framework that I would use. First is going to be risk awareness. So do you have a strong family history of certain cancer? That could, of course, create a hereditary risk, or if you've personally had cancer in the past, that might change how cautiously you approach basically anything that acts on growth or repair pathways. And if you don't know your genetic risk, you can utilize a hereditary cancer panel to get more clarity. That's going to be totally optional, but it could be another data point to help you make your decisions. Now to the benefit side, what are you trying to accomplish with the peptide? Pain relief, gut repair, lowering inflammation, better recovery. So some peptides might overlap with other tools that we already have. If someone has a high risk of cancer and they're considering something like BPC 157 purely for inflammation, let's say, well, maybe you could start with something like LDN or doing a cold plunge or something that would lower inflammation through other options. But I've had people come to me and say, well, I've exhausted everything and I'm in a lot of pain. This peptide might improve my quality of life and I really want to try it. Same peptide, completely different decision process. Both are 100% valid. There's never a blanket yes or no. So first of all, I'm not going to give medical advice. That's not even in my scope. I'm a PhD. But I want you to be able to evaluate your own risk to reward so that you can make that decision for yourself. Now, the real question is, given your genetics, your history, and your symptoms, does the potential benefit outweigh the potential risk for you personally? Not for someone else, but for you. And then that's the framework. So peptides aren't one size fits all. They're just tools. They're great tools, but it's going to depend on the person utilizing that tool. Keep these questions coming because it really helps me to create this type of content and answer questions. If you have a question, multiple people have a question. So I appreciate them. Keep them coming. Hopefully that helped.